Let's talk. Life is all about making the right decisions on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, on a decade basis. It's all just about making the right choices at the right time. For example, losing weight. Well, what are the choices you have to make? You gotta work out. Eat less than you burn. And ideally, eat meals that aren't gonna immediately put you at a severe disadvantage. Like if you start the day off with 6 donuts, I don't know why the fuck you would do that, but if you were to do so, you put yourself at a disadvantage. You could still maintain a deficit for the rest of the day, but you'd pretty much have to fucking starve yourself. Work out, like I already said, and that's it. And sleep 7 to 8 hours. That's it. You just have to do that daily over and over and over and over and over again. And then during a long enough time frame, depending on how much you're cutting a day, like depending on how many calories you're cutting, you'll see your results. It's as simple as that. That's why I love fitness, bro. Fitness taught me a lot. It taught me a lot that, like, I'm not saying that books can't teach you, but like just learning it, like by actually going through it, just really helps that much more. Like I understand that, yeah, you might not see the results today. There's actually, if you go on my YouTube right now, there's plenty of videos that have maybe like less than 10 views, no likes, no engagement, no nothing. But bro, I mean, I just started posting again about 2 weeks ago. Like it's literally just been 2 weeks, or maybe even less than that, maybe like a week and a half. So, why would I sit here and expect a tremendous amount of views and results like right off the bat? It just wouldn't make sense, in the same way that just because you get a really good chest workout and you get a really good chest pump doesn't mean your chest is going to double in size overnight. Some things just take time, and all you have to do, literally all you have to do, is just keep repeating the actions you're supposed to take day in and day out. That's it, because that's really all you can do. What are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking will your physique into existence today, as in like at this exact moment? You can't do that. You know what I mean? So you just have to stick to the script, stay being consistent, and just keep doing what you're supposed to do day in and day out. The reason why I've repeated that is because it actually is incredibly simple. Anyone can do it. You want to lose weight? Do what needs to be done, right? Eat less than you burn. So if you burn 2,800 calories, well then eat at minimum 2,300. That's 500 calories less than your maintenance. You do that, I'm pretty sure that that leads to losing 1 pound of fat a week, or not 1 pound, like 1 pound period a week. 2,300 minimum if your maintenance is 28. Just do that, work out, find a workout routine that you find fun and that you can stick to, that covers all parts of the body, all right? Don't just do fucking upper and upper. Don't just do chest and chest. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you're working out all parts of your body. Get 8 hours of rest, and that's it. That's genuinely it. You just have to keep doing that over and 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 over again. That's it. There's not like a fucking magic pill you gotta take, or there's not like a magic exercise that automatically loses the weight for you. There's none of that, bro. None of that. It's a very simple process. Incredibly simple process. And let me put it to you like this. You'll never lose motivation when you're winning. You may not be winning right now, but that's because you haven't kept the fucking ball rolling. Or if you do have the ball rolling, you haven't rolled it long enough. You just gotta keep it rolling, bro. There's gonna come a point in time where you can't even feel tired anymore. All right? I'm not jumping at you at your screen right now, but about 2 months ago, I remember looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, damn, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I put on all this fucking weight. I look horrible, blah, blah, blah. Like, just almost speaking to myself, like, helplessly. Bro, now, I'm not at my end goal just yet, but I've already lost a couple pounds to where, like, I can actually take my shirt off and look at myself in the mirror. It's not 100% what I want, but I can do it. You know what I mean? There was a point where I couldn't even do that. I remember I'd sleep with a shirt on. I was just too embarrassed. It's actually crazy how recent that was too, because it didn't affect my self-image like incredibly. Like I didn't feel like a bitch, or I didn't feel worthless when I was out in public. But like the moment I was home and I just saw myself in the mirror, I was like, damn. But not anymore. Not anymore, bro. I don't give a fuck no more, bro. I look great, bro. And I'm just gonna keep looking better. And now I just can't lose. Just can't. Like, I've already kept the ball rolling for so long. How am I gonna let that happen? You know, how am I gonna let myself lose motivation? I can't. Bro, I've already seen a little bit of what my work can put out. You just gotta keep it rolling, man. Keep rolling. What? Keep rolling. Move in, I move out.